This is your move, right?
Listening.
That's true. I don't know. I wish I knew the numbers, but it's true.
Wow. So did you see race or gender as a factor in the election? If so, how did they become factors for you?
Race or gender? Well, of course, race. I was probably, it wasn't very, well, it's not very many African Americans that run in Collin County, period. By me being an African American female, that was a whole nother demographic that hadn't really been tackled out here. I know it hurt me that I didn't win, but I think that this the possibility is enough to bring change.
You know, one thing that really impressed me the day that I did the block walking with you was how diverse the group of people was, the group that was out campaigning with you. It was not majority black, actually. It was, there seemed to be like white, Hispanic, then another Democratic candidate who was running for something else. He came, but I think maybe he was Hispanic.
Yes, David.
So the group of people that was assembled together that, you know, during the time that I was with you was a very diverse group of people, and it really gave me hope, because I was like, wow, you know, this is a nice looking group of people here to support you. And so that was something that stuck out of my mind, and I made sure I got my video camera out and got some pictures of that.
Yeah, I believe in diversity. I believe that it's going to take a mixture of everybody's ideas. I believe in diversity of thought. You know, when I would have my team meetings, you know, I want everybody from every walk of life to come and tell me, okay, what are people saying out there? What do they want to know? What do I need to do? You know, how can I, you know, I don't want to just say, okay, I'm just a black candidate for black people.
Right.
I'm the candidate for everybody. I'm going to serve everybody in Collin County. I care about everybody. I know everybody that comes before my bench will be either extremely wealthy or maybe extremely poor. But I understand, because I come from a very modest, you know, my mother was a single mother. You know, I understand. I was a latchkey kid when I was 6. You know, I started taking my sisters as, you know, being like a second mom at a very early age, 12 years old, you know, taking care of my sisters. So I understand about struggle. And I think that's what this government out here is missing. Somebody that understands what it means when somebody's trying to determine whether they're going to pay their electricity bill or they're going to get their, you know, help their, whatever they need to do. You know, you have issues. Some people don't have issues. And I think government needs people who understands issues and understands how different things affect everybody.
Back to your campaign, one of the things that I noticed was that your husband was very involved in your campaign, and I wanted to know what that was like for you.
Well, first of all, I told him, I said, when you married me, you probably had no idea you're about to go on this ride, you know, because he was like, oh my God, my wife is actually a politician. You know, my wife is running for office. But that was never in the cards. We met in 2000. At first, because he ended up being my campaign manager. Well, I was looking all over a campaign manager. I asked all kinds of people, everybody, because I'm like, I want to stay married. I feel like if he's my campaign manager, we're gonna bump heads, and I didn't want to do that, you know. But he was very supportive. He was at every event with me, just in my corner. He tells me all the time, you can do whatever you want to do, you know. And sometimes when I'm feeling down on myself or whatever, he was like, no, you be anybody can do it. You can do it. It's, greater's gonna come, and he said, I'm just the person in the wings. I'm just sitting in the back. So I'm just trying to get him to run across. No, that's not me. That's you. You do all that. I'm just gonna be back here supporting you. So he was extremely supportive. Sometimes he would, get on me and say stuff, or you should have did this, or you should have said that. You should have. I said, see, that's why I didn't want you to do that. Somebody else could tell me that, but see, I gotta lay down with you at night. I'm like, you know what? You need to be quiet. I don't need you over here, But it was good. I think it definitely brought us closer together. There were times that I was scared to death. I would be up on the stage, and it was just a lot. Running for office was a lot, very, very challenging at times. And just to look out and see his face and knew that he had my back, that was a lot, because I'm telling you, it was something.